everyone, and welcome back to Emily Anderson Pilates. Today I have an awesome workout for you. It's a chair workout, not a Pilates chair, a regular chair you find in your home. Ideally, the chair you use is going to have a high back, a flat seat, and that's about it. I like having mine on my mat so it stays nice and sticky, but if you're near a wall, that will work too. Now this workout is going to be perfect for anyone who has a lot of trouble in a mat class, specifically sitting. I have a lot of clients who feel so much tightness in their hip flexors, their quads, their lower back. It's just really uncomfortable and sometimes even painful to be seated on a mat. I know, it's rough. This is so great for you because it takes so much of that pressure off of those hips. It's also going to be really fun if you just want to switch it up a little bit, because a lot of this is actually pretty challenging. And it can be just a really fun way to kind of like shake up your practice, especially if we're at home and can't use our studio equipment. So, as always, you know your body better than I do. So modify, skip things if they don't feel right, do what works for you and your body today. And if you like this, subscribe, share with your friends, reach out, let me know what you thought. So, find a comfortable spot on your chair. Hopefully your chair is relatively flat and parallel to the floor. Mine's a little bit of a bucket chair, but we'll make it work. So, we're gonna have our feet right out in front of us. We're gonna start holding on to our chair, wherever that might be. I just want you to feel solid and secure because we're gonna be leaning back here. So there's an element of trust in all of this. So, you might need to lift the heels, they might need to stay down, whichever you'll feel it. Inhale here to sit up nice and tall. Now on your exhale, really small, just rock those hips, engage those lower abs, and just tuck your tail underneath you. So if you had a tail, it'd be between those legs. Now sit right back up nice and tall. Good, we'll do it again. We're rocking back. Low abs. Yes. And up. 3 more like that. Just waking up those lower abdominals. Waking up that lower back. A little bit of spinal articulation here. For 2. And up. Exhale. Last one. And up. Now we're going to add a little more challenge to it. If that felt great, keep on with that. We're going to rock back. We're going to go a little bit farther this time. I have to lift my heels at this point. Now you say where we're holding onto that chair, right? Good, adjust as needed so you feel evenly balanced in this chair. I don't want anyone toppling off behind them. You'll feel it for you, trust yourself. Good, inhaling here. Exhale, let's round up and over our thighs. And then we'll stack all the way up to sit. Rocking back again. Inhale here, really tucking that tail, really drawing those abs in. Exhale, stacking the spine. Good, you guys, 2 more like that. Now, if you're feeling like you can move on from this, try it with those arms reaching forward. Inhaling here. Exhale, stacking up and over. Stacking up. Of course, if you need to hold on, please do so. Rocking back. Inhale here. Exhale, rounding up and over. Stacking up. Nice, you guys. From here, we're gonna rock back. Try this holding on first because we're losing even more support. We lift our right leg into tabletop. Lower it down. Left leg lifts up into tabletop. Feel the abdominals lifting that thigh up off the ground. Good. Reach those arms forward if you want. And down. We got 4 more. For 4. 3. Keep pulling those abdominals in. 2. And 1. Nice, you guys. Lower down. Round up and over. Stack back up nice and tall. Good. Let's add a little bit of rotation. So I have a back to my chair, so I can't really, I'm a little stuck. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head. You do what you need to do to feel comfortable, safe, and effective. Inhaling here. Exhale, rocking back as far as I feel like I can control. Inhale, I twist to the right. On my exhale. Inhale, I twist back to center. Exhale, I twist to the left. I keep those abs super strong. Already feeling the shake here. Super effective. We twist to the left. Good, you guys, let's do 2 more each side. Twisting to the right. Inhaling back. Twisting to the left. Last time each direction. And up. And twist. Good, you guys, reach those arms forward. Round up and over. Stacking up. Awesome. One more exercise in our series here today. Now, safety disclaimer. Be super careful. If you're not confident in this, do not try it. Just skip to the next exercise. But if you're feeling good, you want a little bit of challenge, let's try it. So I'm gonna scoot forward so that my seat is truly in the center of my chair. I'm gonna hold on to start. I rock back. Now adjust as needed. I'm adjusting right now. You'll feel it. Lift your right leg into tabletop. Lift your left leg into tabletop. Good. Now this is as far as you want to go. Stay here, stay holding on. If you want to reach those arms forward, see if you can find your balance. Squeeze those inner thighs together, and we hold for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you guys. Hold on. Lower one leg, lower the other leg. Nice. All right, so now I've turned my chair to the side so you can see me a little better. We'll do a little more arm and leg series. So we'll start with our arms. We're gonna hold on to the sides of our chair. Now, if your chair is wide enough or if your wrists feel comfortable enough, you can kind of cut the front corners. I'm gonna go to the outside edges just because for me that works better on this particular chair. We're still gonna try to point those elbows back. Walk the feet as much forward as you need. You're gonna inhale here. On your exhale, lengthen the arms, lift the abdominals, and hover your seat right in front of that chair. So it's not right on top of the chair seat, it's right in front. Press through those arms to drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Good, super simple. We dip those triceps. Inhaling here. Exhale to press back up. Inhaling down. Exhale to press up. Walk the feet in or out as needed. And out. You want those knees right over your ankles. And out. Let's do 4 more. For 4. 3. Keep those shoulders pressed away from those ears. Keep that core active here. 2. And 1. Press yourself all the way back and up onto your chair. Good. Take a moment here. We're going to add a little more challenge to this. So I want you to bring your heels together, your toes apart. We're in a little frog position here. Small Pilates V. Same idea. We're going to lift those hips up and transition ourselves slightly forward. From here, lift those heels. Good. Adjust as needed to try to keep those heels together. We dip the arms. We extend. Bending those elbows and extend. Good. For 4. And up. 3. 2. Remember to breathe. Last one, we bend and hold. Can you lower the heels? Lift. We lower. Lift. For 4, keep that tailbone back, that spine nice and long. For 2. And 1, lift those heels, lengthen those arms, press back onto your chair. Now that our arms are nice and warm, we're gonna add a little more abdominals into this. So this exercise comes straight from our Pilates chair to our home chair. So we're gonna find that same position, whatever felt good for you on your wrists and your chair setup. You're gonna walk your feet a little bit farther forward. We're gonna start parallel today. We're gonna lift those heels from the start. Good. Inhaling here. I want you to activate the lower abdominals and start to scoop your seat all the way up to lift those hips. Ideally, we're in a long line from knee to shoulder. Keep those inner thighs squeezing together. Now from here, inhale. On your exhale, we scoop those hips back. We flex the feet and we lift those lower abdominals to bring your hips behind your elbows. We scoop those heels. We lift the seat, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those inner thighs. We lower the heels, lift the toes. Try to keep a long spine here. 3 more. For 3. Nice and slow. That makes it even more challenging. Use those lower abs here. For 2. Last one. And come right back up nice and high. Lower the seat down. Nice, you guys. From here, if you're like me, my wrists tend to get really sore really quickly, so let's stretch them out a little bit. All I want you to do are find little circles. Good. Let those fingers get involved. Feel like a flamenco dancer here. Let's articulate and reverse for 4. For 3. Good, you guys. It doesn't have to be exact, just let it feel nice. For 1. Good. From here, take your right hand. Left hand is going to just rotate that wrist. We're not forcing anything. Just like our spine twist, we're growing and twisting. And then we're going to rotate in the other direction. 1 more time like that each side. We rotate, pulling that thumb back. And rotate. Let's do the left hand. We just draw that hand back to rotate through that wrist. Should feel nice. And rotate the other direction. 1 more time each side. We rotate. And rotate. Good, you guys. From here, we're just going to press that wrist down. Good. Draw it up. Press it down. And draw it up. Other side. Pressing that wrist down feels so nice. And drawing it back. We press it down. And draw it back. Good, you guys. Now just clasp those hands. Just find some nice little figure eights with those wrists. Good, nice and smooth. And then reverse. Might feel a little funky, but good to do. And then just shake it out, roll it out, whatever you need to do. Now we're gonna work some legs on the chair. So great. All right, we have many options here. So what I want you to do is bring your feet hips width distance apart. Reach those arms long. Inhaling here. Don't let those knees go past your toes as you squeeze those glutes, engage that core. Exhale to stand up nice and tall. Good, you guys. From here, we inhale, slowly lower down to sit. Good. We exhale, squeeze those glutes, stand up nice and tall. And then we slowly inhale, 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 down to sit. 2 more like that. Inhale, 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 back down. Last one. We inhale, 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 back down. Good, you guys. Now, if that felt great, keep going. We're gonna do 4 more. If you want a little more challenge, we're gonna try to not sit all the way down. We're gonna just try to tap our tailbone, our sits bones to that seat, and then stand right back up nice and tall. So let's try it. We inhale up, and we lift up, and lift up. Good, you guys. Lift up, whew, and down. Nice. Now, if you want to keep going for a few more of those, feel free. If you love squats, this is a great one for you. All right, so we're gonna do a little more leg work. This is similar to footwork on our reformer. We're gonna hold onto the chair with one hand, whatever feels best. I'm doing my left. Right arm can be on hip or out for more support. We're gonna start in our Pilates V, so our heels are together, our toes are apart. Now, I want you to begin by lifting the heels just an inch, lowering the heels. So we don't come up super high, so we maintain a lot of control here, and we can also keep the entire inner leg connected. So inner thighs, knees, heels, we feel a really strong, centered core here when we do it this way. 3 more, for 3. Good, you guys. For 2. Squeezing those inner thighs. Last one, we stay up. Now from here, we inhale, we start to bend those knees. Inhale. Good, you guys. Now, you figure out what works best for your knees. If it's a little bend and extend, great. If it's all the way down to the floor and all the way back up, also great. I'm gonna do something in between for you guys today. So we inhale and exhale. Try to keep those heels together if you can. We inhale and exhale. Let's do 4 more. For 4. 3. Keep that core active. Feel the power from the inner thighs as you lift back up. Good, you guys. 2. And up. Last one. All the way up. And lower down. Nice, you guys. Let's try one more little challenge for those of you who want it. So we're gonna come to the same position. We're gonna bend those knees. Now, you extend up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. For 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, feel those inner thighs, feel those glutes. Last one all the way up, woo, and down. Awesome, you guys. We have a couple more positions here. So what I want you to do is you're gonna come to a parallel little hips width distance apart position. Now from here, same thing. We lift the heels, we lower the heels. Now for this one, since our heels aren't connected, let's work those calves a little and lift all the way up and down. All the way up and down. For 4, 3, moving slowly. On the lowering, don't just plop those heels back down. Lower with intention. Good. Working the muscle in both directions, super important. Last one, we lift up and lower it down. Now we just lift 1 inch up. Good, you guys. From here, we bend the knees. We extend. We bend. Once again, if this bugs your knees at all, just don't bend so much. And extend. We bend and extend. For 4. Good, you guys. Keep that core active. Think your ribs are still right on top of your hips. So we're not pitching forward, we're not leaning back. We're nice and tall and neutral. Last one. And lift. Our challenge, we lower. Lift an inch. Lower an inch, squeeze those glutes. And down. For 4. Good, you guys. For 2. Last one all the way up. Woo. And now shake out those legs. Nice, you guys. Last position here. We return to that external rotation. We're gonna open those legs out to a wide second position. We want knees behind toes as we bend. So, I'm relatively wide here. We're gonna inhale. On our exhale, keep the heels down and just bend those knees. Good, extend. We bend, extend. For this one, since we have such a wide base, and honestly for any of the positions if you're there, you can extend those arms out long and we'll work on our balance as well. And extend. Of course, if you need that chair, please feel free. For 3. For 2. I like having it there just in case. Last one. Good, you guys. From here, we lower. Now, we lift the heels, but keep the body where it is. Yep, so I'm not lifting up and down with my heels, just working those calves. For 4. 3. Nice, you guys. 2. This last one, we're gonna keep those heels up. Lift those heels. We have little pulses. Down an inch, up an inch, down and up. Work those ankles, work those glutes. For 4, 3, 2. Can you keep the heels up? Extend the legs all the way up and down. Nice, you guys. Shake it out. All right, you guys, we're gonna work on some planks in the chair. This is a great alternative if floor planks aren't your thing, or if you just wanna switch it up. So, we're gonna bring our hands to the back of the chair. We're going to draw the shoulders down and then walk your feet back. Make sure your chair is secure before you do this. Mine's on my yoga mat, but it might be a little safer to have it up against a wall if you can, just so you don't slip and slide in this position. So, my heels are back. I'm gonna lower my hips, so I'm in that kind of full plank position like I would be on the mat. Good, and we're just gonna hang out here for a moment. Just like we are on the mat, we're gonna lift the chest, pull it forward, draw the abs in, try to almost round through that lower back so that your abs and your glutes are super, super active. Just hanging out here. Good, you guys. Breathing in and out. One more breath like that, in and out. If you want this harder or easier, harder would be walk the feet back. Easier would be walk the feet in. Good, you guys. You get to work at your own pace. It's so nice. From here, can you make sure your feet are a little bit wider than hips width distance? And then we're going to lift the right foot without shifting in that torso. Lower it down. Lift the left foot. And down. We'll go again. Lift the right foot. And we lift the left foot. Extra challenge, can you add the arms to that? Right foot, left arm. Woo. Make sure your chair is stable for this one. Right arm, left leg. And down. Opposite side. If you're like me, you'll find one side is a lot easier than the other. Just interesting to notice those differences in our body. One for each side. And down. Good, you guys. Now if you wanted, you could even add some push-ups here. So we could bend and extend. Rebend. Keep those abs strong, those glutes active, and that chest pulling forward. Shoulders down for 4. And extend. 3, 2. Last one. Oh, good, you guys. Walk those feet in. All right, we're going to turn in our chair so our back is behind us once more, but I want you sitting up nice and tall, so we're not sinking back. We're lifted through the spine. Extend your arms out wide to the side. This is our twist on the floor. We inhale, we twist to the right. Inhale, twist a little deeper, growing. Every time you rotate, come back to center. Good, you guys. We'll go to the left. Inhale, twist. Keep those knees exactly where they are. This helps us keep that rotation in just the abdominals and the rib cage. We don't want those hips getting involved here. Good, you guys. We twist to the right. Good. Left, I should say. Or maybe right if you're going opposite of me. One more each side. 2, 3. Feels good. Really using those obliques here. And coming back to center. Nice, you guys. For this next one, it's a little bit of a stretch. So if you want to open those legs a little bit to feel a wider base of support, feel free. Arms are reach out to the sides. We inhale here. On our exhale, we lift through the spine. We lower that right arm. It can grab onto your chair leg if you'd like. Lift that left arm and just feel a nice side stretch. Plant that left hip into the chair so we keep it down. We don't want it to come with us. We want it to stay down. You'll feel the difference. Lifting back up. We lift through the spine. We lower the left arm. It can just reach in space or it can hold on to that chair leg. Right hip stays planted. All the way back up. Could you guys? One more like that. Each direction. Oh, feels so nice. Opening out that side of that body. Stacking up. We lift. And stretch to that side. Good, you guys. Now let's add a little bit of a full spinal movement to this. So we start the same way. We lift. From here, round through the spine. We pass through center. We switch the grip on our chair leg and we come back to that side stretch on the other side. From here, lifting up and back, we're going to lower both hands to the back edge of our chair. We're just going to press these arms to lift the chest up. You can let those eyes look at the ceiling or you can keep that head a little lower depending on how your neck feels. Good, you guys. From here, we lift into that side stretch to the right. And we do it again. We circle, same direction here. We're just doing a huge circle of that spine. If you want to smooth it out, you may. Feels so nice. One more in this direction. Grabbing onto that chair wherever feels right, wherever feels good. And then we lift and press. We end stretch to the right. And then we stack back up to center. Let's do 3 to the left. We lift. We stretch over to the left. And we round through that spine. Keep those abs active here. We just do a big circle. We lower the left hand behind us. We press out of that chair slightly to open that chest. And then we come back to the left. 2 more. Just enjoying this movement. It can be as slow or as fast as feels right. And we lift. We end, stretch over to the left. And then we stack back up. Nice, you guys, shake it out. And have a great rest of your day.